Happy spring break week, Niner Nation. While many of the students are kicking it on a beach somewhere, enjoying a week's hiatus from class, PFG presses on with another new episode. I think this is part 17. Can you believe it? Episode 17 for the season. I think last year we did all of 20, but we are going to surpass that easily this year. Very excited to give you another fun-filled, jam-packed edition of Panning for Gold. A lot to get to this week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Panning for Gold 3.0 Part 17 starts right now. Yes, I have a highlighter that is color-coded to my blazer. You love it. This week on The Beat, we have a lot to get to. Women's tennis is off to a great start. We talked with Coach Gorman about the start of their season. Brendan Ferguson sits down with Cara Consuegra in a nice one-on-one interview with the women's basketball first-year head coach. All of that and much, much more, including news about a new 49ers official iPhone app. Don't want to miss that news coming up around the bend. The Beat starts right now. We start The Beat this week with a note about the upcoming official Charlotte 49ers iPhone and Android app. People here in the athletic department have been working closely with the folks over at New Line to provide the official iPhone and Android app that would house news, schedules, scores, rosters, and live stats. The premium version will also have on-demand video content, which I would certainly think you would want to subscribe to that because you can watch Panning for Gold on your iPhone and Android device. Pretty awesome, as well as all the other on-demand video content that we give you, and we're uploading new content daily. So that will be available. A definite timeline has yet to be released, but certainly in the coming weeks that will launch. Simply go on the iTunes, download it for free, or the premium app, and you got Charlotte 49ers on your iPhone and Android device. Very cool. Be on the lookout for that in the following weeks, and get ready to download that application once it is available. Moving on here on The Beat, we talked with the women's tennis team. They're off to a fantastic start to their season, which includes having a ranked doubles pair for the first time in school history. The tennis complex is still getting its final touches put on, but the women's squad will play 8 of their next 9 matches at home. We caught up with Coach Michaela Gorman and a couple of the players to talk about their fast start and the rest of the tennis slate.
Well, the team's playing really well. You know, we've got a really close group, which I think definitely helps whenever you put 10 girls together. If they can get along, it makes for a good year. But they're just playing well. They're working really hard on the court, off the court, and I'm extremely proud of what they've been doing.
Well, that helps a lot because coming into college, we're used to such an individual sport like tennis, and then we come to play here, and it's all about the team. It's all about the group of people we practice, and we even live together. So it's all about teamwork, and so far it's been working fine. It's been working pretty good, actually.
I think this year especially, we have a really close team. We all know each other really well, so that helps a lot. We have 2 leaders, Andrea and Alex. They've been on the team for a long time, and the way they lead the team makes us feel more comfortable.
We know that the addition of the new facility is definitely going to help in recruiting. It'll be nice to tell the recruits that we have one of the best facilities in the whole Southeast, if not in the country. They've done a fantastic job of kind of planning it out, putting the offices and the locker rooms and everything in the same building, which is going to be great for the team, great for the coaches. The 12 brand new courts, the new scoreboards. It gives us a place that we can call our own and that we're proud of. It's going to be exciting.
I mean, it's really exciting, of course, to be able to tell people to come watch us and for them actually to be able to sit down and watch us.
Well, as we move forward, we played 2 conference matches. We have 2 conference matches left that are both away. And then the conference tournament, and like you said, 8 out of our next 9 matches are home, which is great. We just look to kind of continue on the path that we're on, continue to work hard, not take any momentum off of our hard work and the effort that we've been putting in. We just kind of look forward to the next couple matches. So.
Certainly a great start to the season for those women. Be sure to head out and see them in the coming weeks. Again, 8 of their next 9 matches will be at home, and hopefully you'll be able to take advantage of the new tennis complex as that will be completed very, very soon. Moving on the beat, the 49ers women's basketball team suffered a loss in the opening round of the Atlantic 10 tournament last week, but still hold a shot at making the postseason and getting a bid to the WNIT. Last week, head women's basketball coach Cara Consuegra sat down with Brendan Ferguson of Charlotte 49ers.tv to talk about her opening year as a head coach and certainly much, much more. If you missed any of it, here are some of the highlights. Take it away.
Hello, my name is Brendan Ferguson and welcome into Charlotte 49ers.tv. I have a special treat for you as I sat down with head coach of the women's basketball program, Cara Consuegra, earlier this week. We talked all things about her first season as a head coach. I'm joined by head coach of the 49er women's basketball team, Cara Consuegra. Thanks for joining us here on Charlotte 49ers.tv.
Glad to be here.
The first question I wanted to ask you is, what was the road kind of like getting your first head coaching job here at Charlotte? It has to be an exciting one, 7 years at Marquette, and then getting the job here this past summer.
I'd say it was probably about what I expected. I expected a lot of challenges, ups and downs, and that's really what we saw throughout the season. I mean, we had some good wins, some good winning streaks, and then also had some valleys within that, and that's exactly what I expected. First year, having transition, having some challenges, but overall, it's been a good season.
And when you got that call or maybe that conversation that said you would be the next head coach at Charlotte, what was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was thrilled. I mean, it's a lifelong dream that is finally carried out, and to be able to have my first job here at a place like Charlotte with all the success that we've had here, the support, the people around here, I really couldn't have asked for anything better.
And of course, you're an outstanding player back in your own right in college and played in the WNBA for a season. But did you always know if professional basketball wouldn't work out that you wanted to be a head coach?
I did. When I was back in high school, I used to help out with our middle school team, the same team that I played on growing up, and I started to do that, and I really liked it then, and I used to always do camps. It was just fun. It was fun and rewarding to be able to pass on what I've learned from other people to younger players, and to be able to see them succeed because of that. I just always liked that, and I was always drawn to it, and so it always had been my dream to be a college basketball coach.
And lastly, taking out of your first year, what would you take away the most in your first year as a head coach?
I think I've learned a lot about patience, which has been hard. You want it all at once. You want to be able to come here and impact every player and have them figure out the system right away and be great all the time. And I've had to learn that's just not realistic. Again, anytime you're going through a major change, you have to have patience, and you have to give people time to come around and trust you and figure out their roles and what we expect from them. It's just a process, one that I've enjoyed, and one that I'll continue to look forward to.
Certainly appreciate Cara Consuegra taking some time out of her busy schedule to sit down and talk with us last week. No friend of 49er this week, but we dug through the archives and accumulated a best of edition of Friend of 49er. And it's a great idea. We have so much good stuff from this season, the past 17 episodes with Friend of 49er. The best questions, the best answers. It's our best of Friend of 49er through 17 episodes. Check it out.
So I hear the team is full of tremendous singers. Who is the best on the team? Well, Laura, I'm the best on the team that can sing. Ask my teammates, they love it, especially Epiphany Woodson.
Dear Evan, is it true you have a wonderful singing voice? Would love to hear it. Oh man.
Second question is from Ryan Emails. Those shoes you wear at the games hurt my eyes. What's up with those kicks? Dang, that's messed up.
I'm a man of many wishes. Hope my premonition misses.
John emailed this question. You and JB threw down a cipher for Basketball Madness. You serious about the rap game? To answer that question, yes, me and JB, we are, a side job. We rap, we school ball first, but we rap,
But what I really me feel. My eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they always start to cry. Dang.
Josh emails in this question. You had 2 monster dunks last year at ECU and at Davidson. Which one was your favorite? I think that's a tough one.
Ryan wants to know, I'm a sucker for English accents. They're awesome. Honestly, what are your thoughts about Coach Collins? It takes some getting used to. There are definitely times when I think we all kind of look at each other and we're like, I really don't know what he just said, but we try to like laugh about it and just use context clues and figure them out.
ECU, that was the first play of the game. You know, that might have been, you know, one of the best streaks I ever had. You know, dunk, 3, and an and 1. But I think the Davidson one, because I stole it and took it from length of the floor and threw it down. So Davidson, and I pointed to y'all, Niner Nation, gave y'all a shout out. So y'all showed me some love. So I'll definitely go with Davidson.
Questions from Not the Real Norm. Why in the world did you cut your hair? You had the Carlos Tevez look going. It was sweet. It was pretty sweet. I liked it. I just got a trim. So you can expect the Tevez look to be back, you know, by playoff time. I guarantee that.
You go, girl. I saw those dance moves you pulled out on Madness. Hilarious. Best dancer on the team? I don't know if I might say best dancer. Most spirited dancer? I'll give it to myself.
Yep, that's Bakes. You know, I just wanted to rock it. Footloose hit my favorite Kevin Bacon movie, though. I actually love Tremors more than Footloose. So, but hey, enjoyed being with you today. Thanks for all the tweets. Hope I answered your questions appropriately and satisfied you with my answers.
Friend of 49er will be back next week. Our guest will be men's tennis senior Anthony Davison. You know what to do. If you got a question, tweet us to @PanningForGold3, and maybe you will get on the show. The beat is in the books for this week. We now move right along to our PFG weatherman Garrett Biedenbaugh for our weekend weather update. But we have a little bit of a twist this week because for the first time since the winter holiday, we have 0 home athletic events this weekend. 0. But we bring them in anyway. Garrett, people are going to want to have a little more time on their hands. They want to know what the weekend weather outlook is looking like this weekend. Garrett is in studio, not on location. So, Garrett, why don't you take it away, buddy?
Hi there, AJ. Yeah, we don't have any athletic events here on the campus of UNC Charlotte this weekend, but weather still is out there. So what do we have in store this weekend? Well, we have a cold frontal boundary coming through on Friday. Will bring us a little bit of rain on Friday and late into Friday night, and we'll have high temperatures reaching around the mid-60s. So, but it does remain mostly cloudy for Saturday. We'll have temperatures reaching the upper 50s, a little bit cooler than your Friday. But as we head to Sunday, we're back into around 60 degrees with mostly cloudy skies continuing here in the Charlotte metro region. That's a check of your weekend weather update, and we'll have more on Panning for Gold next week when baseball returns to Robert and Mary Mays Stadium.
Yeah, baseball hosting Dallas Baptist next weekend down at the Hayes, one of the bigger home series of the weekend. And happy to have you back in studio, man. It's getting lonely in here, just me and Brentern.
It's a little bit warmer in here than outside.
Yeah, certainly enjoy having you back in studio. And it's spring break week, so I know you're still a student here. Appreciate you coming into the studios and knocking out an episode of PFG.
I tell you, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Yeah, this guy's committed to you all at home. He should be sitting on a beach somewhere, but he's not. He's right here dishing out another episode of Panning for Gold. What are you going to do this weekend? No athletic events.
I'm going to travel home for a couple of days.
That's good. Head back to South Carolina.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Very good. Very good. Follow you on Twitter at
WX Garrett, all of your weather updates.
Good follow. Last week he was all over the storm coverage here in Charlotte, so be sure to follow him on Twitter. Be sure to follow the show on Twitter as well, at PanningForGold3, and we'll be back and do this all again next week, next time. Sounds good?
Good? Have a good one.
All right. Check you later.